Peace and love, peace and love. Johnny Gonzalez, aka Upside Down Consciousness on social media. A little nightcap health talk. I got them downloads tonight. I wanted to share them while my thoughts were clear. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am only sharing my experience, my research, my knowledge, my likeness. You are free to listen, learn, apply, disregard, love it or hate it, like it or don't like it. That's all on you. I am only expressing myself to the best of my abilities to assist those that want it. Let me say that again. Those that want it. Because you have to want to be healthy. You have to want and desire to have that amount of love for yourself to go down this path. Now, I've been teaching about health since 2016. From 2014 to 2016, I was devoted to reading, studying, expanding, learning from people and sources that I felt comfortable with sources that I felt, with material that I felt was relevant and made sense to me. I have never blindly followed anyone's advice, let alone allow another man or woman to make me think a certain way. Let's be clear on that. I just take what's useful and what makes sense to me and what I've experienced, and I create it into my own little mix. And from that, it has allowed me to be authentic with what I know because I know it. It's not because someone is forcing me to think or be a certain way, live a certain way, act a certain way. It's because me, the spirit that flows through me, that controls my physical vessel, is me. In a whole with, in my interpretation, God. And this, I feel, applies to everyone, where we all are collectively living individual realities. When we wake up and our mind comes conscious, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotion, that's all you. But it's in alliance with spirit, God, energy, frequency, vibration. All of that is in every single one of us, but it's all individual. When you become ready, there's that saying, when the student is ready, the master will appear. Information will start to come to you, but you got to be an open vessel. You can't add more to a cup full of shit. I'm getting too excited. You can't add to a cup that's filled already. Most people's cups, though, are filled with shit because of the programming, because of the environment, because of the association, because what you watch on the news, what you eat, how you live, what you comprehend in this reality, all of that is controlled. I really, really want to keep it PG, but damn, it's hard. I really want to keep this simple, but damn, it's hard. Here's the health talk that we're going to go through today. On your screen right now, you see two primary systems in the body, the endocrine system and the digestive system. And I'm actually going to go ahead and throw this third one in there, the lymphatic system. You have three systems right there: lymphatic system, digestive system, endocrine system. Now, who knows what these systems do and what the purpose of them are in the body? Think about it. What does the lymphatic system do? What does the endocrine system do? What does the digestive system do? Time's up. Whatever you figured out in your own mind, good for you. I'm going to salute you because you've taken the opportunity just to think. Even if you don't know shit about these systems, now you have heard something about them. Now you were like, whoa, wait a minute, lymphatic system, what does that do? Maybe you Googled it. Maybe you pulled up some information on it. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the digestive system does. Maybe. What's my point? Where's the message at? I go around and I ask 100 people about these systems, and it's a high probability, depending on where I'm at in America. But for the most part, most people cannot tell you much about them. And let me tell you why I'm saying this. Because our society looks at the muscular system and the skeletal system. Because you can see that. You can see a person's body and you can see their bone structure of how their body's put together. That's visible to you. That is tangible evidence. It's there in front of you. You can see it. This motherfucker's fat as fuck. This person's bloated and super cushiony, looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. This person has a big old gut that's hard. This girl has a small waist. This guy's huge. This guy's tiny. You see, this is what I see. This is what my vision is telling me. I'm describing a person based off of what I see and how I see them. Never do I approach someone and say, that guy's got a pretty nice looking pancreas. Oh man, that guy's thyroid gland and parathyroid glands are glowing. That spleen that this girl has, damn, she look good. It doesn't work that way because we don't see it. Even as I'm talking now, I'm holding back a lot of. Have you ever been in a situation where you're conversating and maybe you guys are in a heated discussion and you're trying to be respectful and let them kind of say what they got to say too because you just talked, but like you're like, I'm gonna spit this, and then your heart's racing a little bit and you get a little bit more anxious and you want to come out a little bit more aggressive. When I start talking about health and shit like this, it gets me there really quickly. And sometimes it's hard for people to hear this type of information with that type of aggressive energy. As I said, I'm trying to make this simple because it's very important. But I shouldn't have to say this, but it's very important. Sometimes you got to just listen to the message and fuck who the messenger is, because when that happens, you can pick up a lot more. You can become a student without having these blinders on because this person talks a certain way or acts a certain way or looks a certain way. The average person doesn't comprehend all the systems in the body. And because of that, they don't acknowledge them as much as their outside appearance. But if you really think about it, why the fuck is everybody fat then? If going to the gym and all these products and all these protein and supplements and whatever else they fucking have in the market nowadays, all these bans and, oh my God, drastic procedures, like what the fuck? Where have we gone? How is it that we have access to the most advanced technological devices and systems pertaining to knowledge at the fingertips? We could have any information we want. Yet, despite that, we also go to a gym and everybody's fat and everybody's taking all these supplements and has this perception of health that is aligned from what? The blind leading the blind? That's what it comes down to. If you look at pictures in the 70s and the 80s of beaches, you're going to notice that there was no obese people. There wasn't fat people like there are today. I'm not even trying to make this about that. Because like I said, if a person is fat, imagine what's happening inside their body. Think of all these systems that have organs and glands that are associated with your health, but you don't know anything about them. So how the fuck are you gonna know what health really is when you don't know shit about yourself, your body? Make that make sense to me, please, somebody. Please, somebody. Flying on a magic carpet and make it make sense to me. It doesn't seem like anybody's coming. Because of that, this becomes very challenging to try to help people who don't want to help themselves. And it's because of a lack of knowledge of your health, of your body, of your systems doesn't register in your mind, and it doesn't register in your heart, and it doesn't register in your spirit. Why? What's preventing that from happening? Who has been trying to control the world and the people's minds? Why do they do all this programming, the subliminal messages? Why do they do and market things the way they do? Why is there commercials of pharmaceuticals and food and drugs nonstop? Why are they doing things that go outside the parameters of godly? Who's doing that? What's doing that? Is there an adversary? Is there a demon? Is there a devil? Is there a Satan? Are there evil people? Are there evil beings? A lot of questions. Or is this all just happening internally for everyone? And we're just a movie that's playing. Isn't that what free will is? Can't we do whatever we want, live however we want, be how we want to be? I was hoping to get more in depth with this, but I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it because I have that aggressive energy, and when I get this aggressive energy, it's not a teachable moment for others to digest this information. I don't want to go deeper. I got to go do some self-work and regulate my own systems to come back and try this again at a later time. It's all good. Believe me, if I haven't gained something these past years more than anything else, it's patience. Patience, patience, patience. Peace and love, peace and love.